everybody, welcome back to another episode of Everyday Whiskey. I'm Dan.
And I'm Mike, and this week we are bringing to you not whiskey, but Sotol, and specifically Sotol from Desert Door. Now, as you can see, there's two different labels, because we don't know which side's the front of the bottle.
I like this side better, but this has a Surgeon General's warning on it, which usually means that's the back of the bottle.
Yes.
But this is the cooler side of the bottle.
Yeah, it's all embossed and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So essentially what we have here today is we have the pure Sotol, clear spirit, and then we have a barrel-aged version of it. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to assume that probably 90% of you do not know what Sotol is, and basically what it is it's like the cousin that you don't want to come to the barbecues of tequila. I'm just kidding. No, so basically what it is, it's in the tequila family. Mm-hmm. Sotol, or, Sotol is a Spanish word for the plant, or it's known as desert spoon. But basically, what it is, it originates in northern Mexico in the Chihuahuan Desert. Yes, that's where the dog Chihuahua comes from, Chihuahuan Desert.
They grow Chihuahuas right next to
And
these.
basically what it is they have a underground oven called a horno, and that's where they store these barrels, and it creates this kind of like slightly smoked spirit, much like mezcal, but this is much more artisanal and esoteric, and it's just a much smaller operation. It requires much more like hand labor and physical labor. They might have some donkeys on the farm. That's about it. So when you get these spirits, if they're more expensive, that's why. These cost way more to make. There's way less of this plant. Even though this plant's easier to grow than agave, it's just a little bit different. But basically, the crop can also be found in the U.S., in Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, basically all of like kind of your southwestern-ish areas. But Sotol's cool just because it's really fun in cocktails, it plays nice with others, and it's another avenue for people who are kind of getting burnt out from tequila and mezcal.
Vodka, mezcal.
And this has been around just as long as mezcal or tequila in Mexico.
Yeah.
And to the point where, like, the people who were making these in Prohibition, because they were stealing, like, kind of taking away from the tequila industry, were getting arrested for making Sotol.
Yep.
Because they were damaging their number one export, because this was becoming slightly, not more popular tequila, but it was kind of digging into their sales.
Yeah.
But enough talking. Really cool packaging. Mike and I haven't had these yet, so we're gonna have fresh reaction on camera. No. So let's get right into this. So we're gonna do the clear first.
Yep.
And these are not easy to open.
No. The other cool thing about Sotol when he pours is I haven't had these, but I've had the spirit before, and
it's a nipple.
It's a nice
what the fuck?
In between of tequila and mezcal. So mezcal can come off heavily smoked for a lot of people. I mean, I've had some mezcals that are even worse than your Isla scotches in terms of peatness.
It just gets overdone.
This is like somewhere between tequila and mezcal. So if you want to dial back the smoke a little, but you still feel you want more of that body and character as opposed to your traditional tequila, Sotol is probably what you're looking for.
This is a cool way to seal a bottle.
It is the most convoluted way I've ever seen.
It's kind of cool. So you have like your reservoir tip.
Yeah.
And then you stick it in.
That actually probably makes for a really good
and then it seals really nice. It seals like really tight.
A tight ass seal. It is pretty convenient. I thought that just popped off on accident. I thought
so. This smells like really sweet tequila. Yes. Like it's like very. This is like very confectionery, like confetti cake. It smells like confetti cake, dude, to me.
Or butterscotch.
Butterscotch icing.
Yeah.
This smells fantastic. This smells so good.
I like that nose. It's it's the agave, that's why.
It smells awesome.
It's still within that same agave family.
Oh, just so you know, this is $40 a bottle, and then the barrel age is like $47.
Yeah.
They're not very far off.
They are readily available. However, I say that take that with a grain of salt. They're available. It's not exclusive. It doesn't come with like a high price tag like some bourbons we do. However, I just don't know if the market's there.
There's zero market for Sotol in New Jersey. But Mike, like I said,
it's developing.
Like Mike said, he's had a couple in the past. I've had a couple in the past. This is the most popular brand.
Yes.
In New Jersey. We just think it's a cool spirit that needs a little more love. That's all we're saying here.
It's hard to get in a different aspect. Not because it's exclusive and really hard to find. It's just it's so nichey that you might not see it in a lot of accounts wherever you reside. Now, down south, obviously, I'm sure you could find this a dime a dozen. New England, Northeast, probably harder to come by.
We don't know.
But it is readily available. It is not an exclusive thing. It's not a limited release. It's not barrel pick.
So if you find one and you like this video, go grab some Sotol. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah.
So let's see how this is. Like I said, this is the most popular brand. We haven't had this one yet. Dude, that's delicious.
It's like...
It's not sweet like the nose is.
No.
It's very peppery. Like, it's not smoke. It's pepper.
Peppery, a little bit of pine.
Definitely pine.
And then just a tiny bit of that peat. That smoky, peaty. It's like a more... It's like a piney version of tequila.
It's excellent.
Like if you put like evergreen...
Yeah, like if you can
mixed with a yucca or agave plant, not a yucca. What the fuck am I saying?
Yucca.
Same family still, but I don't know. It's like a cross between like pine and agave tequila.
It's a pine nut.
I like it, and there's that subtle smokiness like you get on a mezcal.
This is really nice. This is like I
like this a lot.
Really. Dude, like this in a margarita or just like with a twist of lime or something. Like this works well. This will play well with anything you try to do with it.
I could actually probably drink this with club soda and lime.
Probably better than tequila, just because I think this like offers a little more dynamic flavoring than some Blanco tequilas. I love tequila,
and it's more affordable.
This is like I said. I'm not saying I like this more than tequila. This is just another lane to go down.
Yeah.
Let's do the barrel aged one.
Yeah, I'm interested to try this barrel.
This is a cool bottle with this little like necker on it. I like that.
I feel like this is missing something because this has the necker. But it is a way to quickly differentiate.
I like this, but it's annoying.
That one does it too? Okay, so that's a design.
I think it's just a way to seal it.
So you know what? It reminds me of a Grolsch bottle, but this part is attached to the Grolsch bottle. That's why it keeps throwing me for a loop when it falls out.
All right. And then we're going to...
It's not easy to seal either.
No, it's a kind of pain in the fucking ass. God damn it. Okay, so wild. This is the barrel-aged version of it. This has awesome reviews online. I did look into this a little bit before. People are going nuts over like this one specifically, at least the ones who have tried it. Mm-hmm. But I also saw a review that said awkwardly weird.
I mean, yeah.
So let's see what that means. That's the review I'm more curious about. So cheers.
Yeah, if you want to... Oh my god, that smells more like...
It smells like horse plants. Dude, it smells like barrel-aged horseradish.
Yes, a little bit.
Like, you would dip your shrimp in this.
For your,
It smells more like cedar. We're gonna go with cedar.
For your whiskey connoisseurs who also dabble in tequila, which is a lot more common than you think. A lot of us...
That's my number 2 spirit.
I switched to tequila during the summertime. Basically think is this one is your Blanco. This is going to come in... I don't know
this is more repo. Statement. It looks more repo in color.
I was going to say it's more añejo.
I think it's finished for 6 months. I think it's finished for 6 months in the barrels.
So it's technically a repo, but it almost looks like an añejo. That is real dark.
Añejo is what, 7 months and up, or 7 months and 12 months technically.
Year,
12 months.
Año. Año's the root word.
Oh yeah, año. Yeah, good fucking point. I never thought about that.
And then repo is less than that. Blanco is like pretty much only a couple months.
Well, Blanco's nothing. Blanco's steel vat. Hoven is when you blend the repo.
Oh, yes, Hoven, you're right.
I just can't get over the nose. It's wild. It's like, so, I think the technical term would be like cedar tree or cedar wood.
Cedar plank 7. No, but you're right, cedar.
Oh my god. That is intense.
It really, dude, it's cedar and horseradish.
Awkwardly weird.
It tastes like cedar and horseradish.
Yeah, like I'm not. This is like horseradish in a good way.
So cocktail sauce? Is that tomato that's in there?
Yeah.
Take the tomato out.
Yeah, it's cocktail sauce without the tomato part.
Yeah, so basically horseradish and whatever other crap is in cocktail sauce.
This is really fun.
This is good.
Oh, we didn't rate the first one.
Oh, we did not.
What did we go? It's not a bourbon scale. So
no, we're not doing a bourbon.
On scales of like agave spirit, I would say this is a 7-9.
7-9?
Yeah, I can't put it like in my head up there too high.
About it. How about this? Let's give it a best 4 out of 5.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I'm gonna say 3.8.
3.8?
Yeah.
I'm still sticking at the 4.
All right, so 3.9.
Yeah.
3.9 out of 5.
Because I don't, we neither of us had enough agave.
Yeah,
spirits
yeah. So that's a fair point. The scale
to
would have
really,
been pretty fucked.
evaluate. So like best of 5. If we had to give this a 5-star review, 3.9, 4.
We give it 3.8 agave plants.
Yeah.
Or sotols.
So I guess you could boil that down
Desert
to percentages, which would eventually be like a 9.
We're not doing that math right now. We're not doing that.
4 out of 5 is easier to say than whatever out of 10.
I feel like I like this one less, but this is more interesting.
I like this one more because it's more interesting.
I just like it's.
Oh, I can't stop tasting shrimp now.
No, that's what I'm saying,
fucking
dude. I shouldn't be
cocktail
thinking about
sauce.
seafood right now.
Yeah.
I just saying I could drink this all day. I can't do that with this. There's no shot. This would get to be too much.
I could see that.
Like, this is great because you can do whatever you want cocktail-wise. You can drink it neat. You can throw a twist of lime. You can... Whatever you want to do.
This would... You know what? It's a drink I don't drink, and I actually pretty much loathe. I really don't like it. This would probably make a kick-ass Bloody Mary, though.
Oh, yeah. It does. You know what it tastes like? Remember that Waypoint garlic vodka?
No! What the fuck is garlic vodka?
There's this vodka distillery. I don't know if they're based out of New Jersey or not, but I took them in at the store. They made a Bloody Mary purpose-built vodka.
Okay.
And it was basically garlic. It was a garlic vodka, more or less.
Whatever.
And it was disgusting.
It sounds pretty gross.
This is like that, but not gross. Like, this is what they should have fucking made. But if you're going to make a tequila Bloody Mary, yeah, this is perfect. Like, there's not another thing you could use besides this.
This tastes like it just belongs in a Bloody Mary. This one, I agree. This is much more versatile as a mixer. You could still sip it. I'd probably sip this over this. But chances are, if I'm sipping my drink, it doesn't mean I'm going to be drinking a shit. It's like, it's probably a one and done kind of night for me. So I do that.
I'm going 3.2 agave plants out of 5.
So I can't be. If I'm being honest with myself, I'm going 4.2. I'm making you do math.
All right, so 3.9, 3.8. I don't know. 4.2 and 3.2 divided. So it'd be a 3.7. 3.7 would be the median.
Okay.
So this still wins, but close second.
Yeah. I mean, I really just they're both fucking. They're cool.
All right, so we'll summarize the whole video.
I like it.
Sotol's cool. Go out and buy some. We think, I think this could be a really cool up and coming category. It's never gonna beat out mezcal or tequila.
No, but I think
I
think it's crisper and cleaner than tequila.
This some like if you compared this to like.
Something like really.
I would say like
some of the crazy shit you had in Disney.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, real exclusive tequila.
Yeah, I don't even know where to get some of those. But if you're gonna compare this to like. This is $40 on the shelf, so a comparable brand would be like Espolón. Like this compared to like Espolón Blanco, this is so much better for a relatively similar price.
Yeah, I think that's got.
And then this is just so cool and unique that you can't not try this.
Yeah,
I like this. I've never had anything in my life that tastes like that.
No, it's a
unicorn.
It is. I like it.
Seriously is. I think Sotol, if marketed correctly and used correctly, could develop its own little like cult following.
Yeah,
I for sure think it could. Definitely like some speakeasy bars type deal, or like
I see it.
Yeah, I think this is a cool category. It's a cool spirit. You know. Obviously, we did the Sotol because they do have a barrel aged one, which kind of falls into our niche.
Yes.
But I think the Blanco is killer. I think that was the winner for me. It was a winner
Fair
overall.
enough.
But Mike liked the barrel aged one, and
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
So
there you have it. Everyday agave.
Everyday agave, Sotol, whatever. English.
Everyday plant.
Desert spoon.
Everyday distilled plant byproduct.
Yeah. Things that look like pot but aren't pot.
Yes.
Exactly. All right. I don't know what to do now. All right, we're done. Bye.
Cheers.